Hello, hello. Hey, Go Natural English learners. What is up? How are you today? Day 3 of the Go Natural English Challenge week together. We are more than halfway done with our English Challenge week, and I'm so excited you're here together with me and with our amazing Go Natural English community. Look at all of these people watching. There's thousands of people participating in the English Challenge Week. This is so exciting. And I see hundreds and hundreds of comments already. This is amazing. So, hello and welcome. I like to use my little hello sign here. Hello. Tell me hello in the comments if you are here, if you can see me, if you can hear me. Let me know that you are here. I love to see your name in the comments and to make sure, of course, that you can participate, that you're here, and you can enjoy this lesson together with me. I want to make sure I'm not just talking to myself here in my office. Amazing. Okay, I see a lot of hellos. That is awesome. Now, first things first. If you didn't already know, my name is Gabby Wallace. I'm the founder of Go Natural English, and I am here. Go Natural English is here to help you with your English fluency, to empower you, to make you confident in your expression and your communication. Because what the world needs is more people who communicate with each other clearly. And English is a great tool to do that. I believe that English can help you to achieve more of your goals in your life and help you to experience what the world has to offer. And it's an amazing, big world out there. And I love to explore, I love to travel, I love to meet new people from all over the world. And English is that common language that we can all share as the language of travel, the language of business, the language of science and technology. So it's definitely a tool that we should all have in our pockets or in our brains, so to speak. Now, I love learning other languages too. You guys probably already know that I love learning and speaking Spanish, Portuguese, Japanese, French, and other languages that I've picked up along the way. But since English is my native language, that's what I'm here to help you with, because I really understand, I have a deep understanding of how native speakers speak and the difference between what you learn in your English classroom and what you actually need to know in order to communicate with native English speakers and other fluent English speakers from around the world in real life. Because I was a classroom English teacher for about 10 years ish, 10, 15 years. I also taught Spanish in the classroom for 3 years. And then I've been here at Go Natural English with you all for about 7 years now. Oh my gosh. 7 is a lucky number in American culture. So I think this year is going to be a good one. Okay, so today, day 3 of the English Challenge Week is focusing on vocabulary. Who here, by a show of comments, not hands because I can't see your hands, but in the comments, tell me who here has ever struggled with vocabulary in English? It could be pronunciation, it could be meaning, but especially remembering vocabulary in English and knowing what's the difference between one word and another. What's the difference between soda and pop or soda pop? When should I use this word or that word? How do I know what's the appropriate situation for this word or that word? I'm in a formal situation. Should I use this word? I'm hanging out with my friends at a party. Should I use this word? If you've ever had these questions, then let me know in the comments. If you've ever struggled with something like this. Now, speaking of comments, I hope that you're all watching on the official English Challenge watch page. If you're watching this live lesson broadcasted on YouTube or somewhere else, I don't know where else it would be, but if you're watching on YouTube, you're going to benefit much more from English Challenge Week if you sign up at the link in the description or gonaturalenglish.com/challenge. That is the official sign up. Why should you sign up? Because I send you a daily email to help guide you through the challenge. And at the end, I'm going to send you by email a free prize that will help you with your English learning. So you're going to benefit more if you sign up on the official page there, and then you can watch and comment on the official watch page, which is also in the description. And those are the comments that I'm checking because there's comments on YouTube right now, but those disappear as soon as I stop this live lesson. And I can't really read and comment while I'm talking, while I'm presenting, while I'm talking with you all. So please, I would love to see your comments on the official watch page. That would be amazing. So watch and comment on the official watch page. If you need to take a minute or a few seconds to just click over to the official watch page that's in the description, you can do that. I'll wait. Okay, amazing. So today, I almost forgot. How could I forget? Today is a very special day. What is today? Do you know what today is in American culture? Tell me in the comments. Do you know what today is in American culture? Today is Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. Can you actually repeat this as if we were talking to each other right now? Hey, happy Valentine's Day. Thank you. So that was your cue to say happy Valentine's Day. Did you do it? Maybe one more time? Okay, one more time. Oh, hey, happy Valentine's Day. Thank you so much. That's so sweet of you. Thank you. Thank you. You're so kind. It's so nice to hear happy Valentine's Day from all over the world. I have my little globe here. I would love to know where you are from. So can you also tell me in the comments what country you are from? I would love to know. Let's see. Did you know that I have students in premium Go Natural English courses from 134 countries? It's crazy. I'm feeling so grateful about that. I counted the other day. And yeah, I'm really, really grateful. So tell me where you're from. Where are you watching from? I see Brazil, Poland, Egypt, KSA, which is Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Or some people just say Saudi Arabia in English. I'm looking at the comments on the official watch page here. I need to reload them because it takes a minute. And let's see, we have Germany, we have Mozambique, cool, Russia. Cool, cool, cool. Amazing, okay. Very cool. Okay, very, very cool. So if you're watching on the official watch page, I would like to ask you to share some love today since it is Valentine's Day. If you would share the English challenge with a friend of yours or with a colleague of yours or on your Facebook or on your Twitter or whatever you use, email, everyone uses email or WhatsApp or text, use whatever works for you and share that link with a friend who's learning English. Because how do we share our love? It's not just by saying, I love you. It's by actions, right? So I try to share my love with people by helping them. So right now, by doing the English Challenge Week, I'm trying to show you how much I love all of you. Wait, let me show you. I wrote something. Let's see. Okay, can you... I don't know if you can see that clearly, but I love you. That is why we're here. And I want you to take that and share with other people. So if you know someone who could benefit from some help, some motivation, some confidence, maybe just a little extra listening practice in English, maybe they're trying to get more in touch with English speaking culture, share this event with them. Yes, we're in the middle of English Challenge Week, but that's okay. It's not too late to join. It's not too late to share. And at the end of the week, I'm going to send out a review email so everyone who has joined during the whole week at any time can benefit from that. So take a second to share with someone. Share the love, spread the love, you guys. The English Challenge is a really good opportunity to just get a boost in your English and feel more motivation and enjoy English. I hope you enjoy it with me. Also, if you're watching on the watch page, I just want to ask for one more thing because it's going to benefit us all. If you would click on the subscribe to, what does it say? Click here to subscribe on YouTube to Go Natural English for new English tips weekly. I forgot what I wrote, so I had to read it. I had to read it from the page. So you can click there, make sure you're subscribed. That's how we're going to grow our community and spread our love. So I love seeing all of your positive comments. They make me feel so grateful. They make me feel like, I don't know, like I'm doing something good. It makes me feel really, motivated every morning to wake up and to work on Go Natural English and to make good English lessons and events like the English Challenge Week for you. So I just want to thank everyone who's leaving such positive comments and telling me, you're enjoying the English Challenge Week and just commenting and participating. That is so awesome. That makes me feel so good. And I hope that you feel good in English Challenge Week as well. So know that I'm seeing you. I'm seeing your comments. Even if you're not commenting, I still see that you're watching. I see the number of viewers, and that means so much to me. So thank you for that, really, from the bottom of my heart. I feel like, we're doing something big here. We're making an impact. And, years ago, right, before YouTube, before any of this, you had to find an English school. If you wanted to learn English, you had to find an English school. So a lot of people that watch Go Natural English don't even live within an acceptable distance of an English school, right? They can't even drive to an English school because they live in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the countryside, but they have internet. And with internet, we can learn pretty much anything. Some people, they're looking for a way to learn English without having to drive for miles and miles or kilometers and kilometers if you measure that way. Americans like to say miles, or driving for hours when you already have a busy life. You don't want to get stuck commuting in traffic when you already have a busy life trying to go to an English class, right? So anyway, my point is that I just feel like this is an amazing time to learn new things, and I think it's smart to take advantage of all the resources we have online with technology and learning together here with Go Natural English. Okay, so today is Valentine's Day, and I would encourage you to tell people who you love or who you like, how you feel. Some ways you could do that. Let's just jump into some vocabulary tips because I know that's why you're here. You want to learn vocabulary and how to remember vocabulary. I recently had a couple of friends experience deaths of their loved ones, their friends, their families, or family members, and it just really made me remember how important it is to tell people how you feel. If you love them, if you want to give them a compliment, if you want to just share some good feelings, please do that today. Please do that. You could say, I love you. You could say, I appreciate you. I am grateful for you and everything you do. Thank you. You could give a compliment. You look nice today. Or I like your hair. Or I like your shirt. Or something, some compliment on what they did. Oh, your presentation was great. Or I saw you score a goal in the soccer game. That was awesome. Or simply, you're awesome. Or you're amazing. You're incredible. You're great. You're really an interesting person, and I'm so glad that you're in my life. I'm giving you some examples of ways you can tell people that you love them. So you don't even have to just say those 3 words, I love you. You can say you can share your love in a lot of different ways. I adore you. Can you think of any other ways you could add some more examples in the comments? I appreciate you. I already said that one. And these are fine for friends, for colleagues. Well, okay, maybe you wouldn't tell your coworker that you love them, but you can say that you appreciate them, that you are grateful for them, that you're really glad. I'm really glad that you're my coworker, friends, colleague, classmates, whatever the relationship is, students, right? Okay, if there's any other ways that you would suggest to tell someone that you appreciate them, that you love them, you can put them in the comments to add to our vocabulary. Okay, I see a lot of comments. You guys are amazing. I love that. Okay. Oh, and I also need to check the newest comments because sometimes I just see the top comments, which I don't actually know the difference. What is the difference between a new comment and a top comment? Doesn't matter. This is a rhetorical question just in my mind. Thank you. Oh, I like your smile, Altamir. That's a good one. Very nice. Okay, very nice, very nice. Very nice. All right, let's move on. All right, I have some notes here. So I want to ask you, do you love learning English? Some people would say no, because maybe you had a bad experience learning English. Maybe you feel frustrated learning English. Maybe you feel bad about your English level. It's okay if you don't love learning English. But let me ask you this. Do you love the feeling of having complete power and control and confidence over your English skills? Do you love the feeling of being able to communicate with anyone with confidence? I think there we can say yes. I think we all want to have that power to express ourselves fully. So that's our goal. That's really our goal with the English Challenge, is to help you to advance by sharing some methods, techniques, and examples. Okay, so tomorrow we're going to talk about pronunciation. Today, we're talking about vocabulary. I love all these topics so much, but pronunciation is really one of my favorites. There's some problems. Why do we have problems learning vocabulary? I suffered through a lot of problems learning vocabulary in Spanish. I think I mentioned yesterday or the day before that when I took a Spanish class in college, I had to memorize a list of zoo animals like rhinoceros, hippopotamus, crocodile, and other animals. I can't remember all of them, but I do remember how I felt. I felt really frustrated and upset and even angry that I was being forced to memorize this list of words. Why did I feel that way? One, because it's not practical. It didn't suit my goals. My goal was not to have a conversation about zoo animals. It's very unlikely. I wasn't studying to be a zoologist or to be a veterinarian for exotic animals. So it's very, very rare that I would really need to know those words. And two, the method of learning vocabulary in a list of individual words is not effective. And I knew that. I could feel that it wasn't helping me because I was struggling to remember those words. Vocabulary tests are the same problem. They ask you to maybe fill in the blank with the appropriate word or match words and definitions, but how does this help us with real life? It really doesn't. This is not what we have to do in real life. Your friends are not going to say, hey, fill in the blank with this sentence, with this word. Fill in the blank in the sentence with a good word. That's not how we have conversations, is it? Textbooks are often outdated and they're often very academic. So if you have the goal or the desire to talk to people about anything, about normal topics, textbooks are not going to be as helpful as listening to everyday conversations and learning from them. The textbooks that I learned with for Spanish and the textbooks that you learned with for English are not really suited to modern needs. I remember I took a French class in college. And I didn't go to college that long ago. It was, a few years ago. But I remember in the textbook, they taught us to say, l'ordinateur for computer. And our teacher was very strict, saying you have to say l'ordinateur. I'm sorry, my pronunciation is probably really wrong now because I haven't studied French for a long time. But she said you cannot say computer because that's wrong. It's not French. And you cannot use English when you're speaking French. But then when I actually had the opportunity to speak French with native speakers, I noticed that they were using English words. They were using words like computer or internet or download, just like we say in English. So modern life is a lot different sometimes than your textbook or sometimes than what your teacher might tell you. And learning in the classroom doesn't really give you a chance to practice the way that you need it for real life. I think you know this. Right? If you're sitting and nodding with me saying, yeah, that's right, then I know, you know this. One last thing. In the classroom, a traditional method of teaching is to ask students to repeat after you, right? If I'm the teacher, I might say repeat, and that's good. But if you're only repeating and not engaging, engaging, for example, is when I said Happy Valentine's Day, and I was waiting for you to say the same to me because that's actually how it would go in a conversation. It's a bit different than just saying repeat after me. If you just repeat, rhinoceros, rhinoceros, hippopotamus, hippopotamus, and you're just being a parrot because you have no context, you have no way to know really how you would use that word in a conversation. So I brought my parrot because we don't want to be parrots, right? We don't want to be parrots. Let's leave him. Let's leave him over there. We don't need to be parrots. We need to be humans. My parrot is a little dirty. Okay. So what actually works for learning vocabulary? Can I share some techniques with you that actually work, that are proven, that I've used for language learning with other languages, with my English students, and in Go Natural English courses? Can I share that? Tell me in the comments. I'm going to refresh the comments to check them out and take a sip of my soda water. Yay! All right. I see a yes. Okay. Amazing. Okay. So thank you for all your comments. You guys are so sweet. Okay. So learning through context. What is context? Context is a situation. So listening to vocabulary as it is used in a real life situation, in context, in a setting. How do you do this? Well, you can listen to short dialogues, short conversations. You can do that through YouTube clips, through short parts of TV shows or movies, listening to short conversations. Listening to short parts of interviews is really good for advanced learners as well. So learning through context. So you don't just learn an individual word, but you learn 2 words that go together, 3 words that go together, or even words within sentences and sentences that go together. So you have some context, right? It's kind of like I don't know. I just thought of this. I hope it makes sense, but it's kind of like with clothing, making an outfit. This shirt, I don't know if you can tell, it's kind of purple. And I thought this morning, I want to wear red pants because it's Valentine's Day. But then I realized the red pants don't go with the purple shirt. They really don't go. I think I have them over here actually. I'll show you how much they don't go. Okay, so these are very, very bright red pants. I was going to wear these red pants with the purple shirt. I don't know. What do you think? Does it look good? I say no. So this is like putting two words together that don't sound good together. We want to avoid that. So we want to avoid buying bright red pants. That's really the moral of this lesson is don't buy bright red pants. You just don't learn words like rhinoceros or hippopotamus. I mean, it's okay. It's okay to have red pants, but it's not the first thing that I would buy. And I wouldn't recommend learning lists of individual zoo animal vocabulary words when you could be spending your time on other things. Okay. Your brain is a very good brain. You are a very smart learner. You learned your native language. You may know other languages. Your brain automatically understands through context when the word is repeated, when the contexts are repeated. Think about how you learned your native language when you were a child, when you were a baby. You learn the meaning of words through situations, through context, through repetition, and you made connections. So you made connections that if I say water, there's probably water inside here. And if I do it over and over, that will confirm your knowledge that I'm offering you water. So I want you to feel like you can express yourself using a wide variety of vocabulary words. That takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of patience. Now, you can speed this process up when you use some techniques. When you, excuse me, I have a runny nose. When you actually apply learning techniques that work, it will speed up your learning process. So a lot of people learn English just by observing and listening carefully. Like, I have one friend, he must be really good at languages because he learned English just by watching movies. Or he's a liar. I don't know, but he told me he learned English just from watching movies, which I believe it's possible, but you have to know good techniques in order to learn quickly. So can I share some more techniques with you? I have two things that I really want to tell you about. And then I want to share a couple examples. So tell me yes or yes. Can I share some techniques with you? I'm checking your comments now. Great. Okay, you guys are awesome. Okay, so first of all, you need lots of input. What is input? Can you tell me in the comments? What do you think I mean by input? You need a lot of input to increase your vocabulary, to improve your vocabulary, to increase the number of vocabulary words in your vocabulary. What is input? I'll wait a second. Oh, this is grapefruit. Bellevue, it's French. Sparkling water. Okay, input. I see some good responses. Yes, input is English that you are exposed to. So it could be listening, it could be reading. What are some examples of listening? Yeah, data, that's a good answer. What are some examples of listening or reading? You can tell me. Tell me in the comments. Okay, exactly. So you need a lot of input, like listening to, could be lessons like this, could be other YouTube videos, it could be TED Talks on YouTube, it could be podcasts, it could be the news, it could be movies, TV shows. For reading, it could be a magazine, a book, a scientific journal. It could be the English fluency formula. What else do you read? The newspaper. It could be even social media. Those are all different ways of getting input in English. So you have to be exposed to English. You have to have a lot of English in your life, not only during your English class for a few minutes or a few hours every week, but all the time. Okay, not all the time, but every day, at least for part of your day, every day. So once you have input, then you can go to the next step. And can I tell you the next step? Is it okay? I love seeing your comments. I want to make sure that it's okay. Oh yeah, good examples in the comments. Those are great. You guys have great examples. Amazing. I really appreciate your positive comments. And I really appreciate you sharing the English challenge. You know, I don't know if you know this, but Go Natural English is not a big company. It's a small business that I started from nothing. And I don't have money that I spend on marketing or to promote Go Natural English. I really rely on you and our community to share our English Challenge Week out of your love of English and your appreciation for English Challenge Week. So if you're enjoying it, please share, because I don't have a big company. I don't have a rich husband. It's me and my love of teaching that I want to share with you. Okay, so I want to share the CRU method with you. C is for connect. So you want to connect the word with a meaning. You want to, R for repeat, you want to repeat the word. And U for use, you want to use the word. So for example, when I was living in Japan, I was learning Japanese. And you know, Japanese has different kinds of characters called kanji, where it's like a drawing. And one way that I was able to actually remember what the kanji mean is by relating them to something that they look like. So, for example, let's see if I can show you something. Hang on. So, like, I'll write it on this paper. Or, yeah, I'll write it on this paper. I think I should have a smaller piece of paper. All right, so like something like that. So like that kind of looks like a tree, like the roots of the tree, and that looks like a tree. So anyway, this is a kanji that means tree. Has other meanings too. But my point is that I was connecting the image of the kanji with the meaning. And you have to do that with English. Now, English does not have kanji, obviously, but we have to connect the word, the new vocabulary word, with the meaning. So, how do we do that? You can connect words with other similar words that you already know. You can connect them with sounds you already know. You can connect them with some other idea in your mind. The idea is to help your brain make a connection. So your brain is always looking for connections. That's how we learn and that's how we remember. So even right now, your brain is creating new connections. It's pretty amazing. So for example, I learned that in Japanese, one way to say the bill or the check at a restaurant is waiso, which kind of sounds like eyesore, something that no one wants to see. An eyesore is something that no one wants to see. No one wants to see the bill or the check because that's when you have to spend your money. So that's when people run away. So I remembered the meaning of the word through that connection. So it might be creating a short story. It might be connecting some story about the word with the vocabulary word, and that will help you to remember. So also another example is the word beet, which is a vegetable. How did I remember that in Portuguese? It's kind of a strange word. It was really difficult for me to remember for a long time. But the word in Portuguese, if there's any Brazilians here, maybe you can put it in the comments. Do you know how to say beet, as in the vegetable, in Portuguese? It's beterraba. So I remembered, I bet you'll like it because it sounds like beterraba. And I bet you'll like it because I like beets. So this is the story that I tell myself about beets, and that's how I remember the word in Portuguese. So you have to connect the word with the meaning. Did you like that? Do you think it's helpful for you? Thank you for saying the word in Portuguese. We have a lot of Portuguese speakers here. You guys are awesome, and I really appreciate your participation. It makes me so happy when I see your positive comments. Sometimes we get negative comments. I don't really understand. I guess some people are feeling angry about their lives or something, but I really appreciate the positive comments, and you guys are a great part of the Go Natural English community with your participation. I really appreciate your effort here. So yes, I see some people asking, do you see my comments? Yes, I see them. Yes, thank you. Amazing. Okay. Yeah, and someone is saying, yeah, Altamir, English is, I think maybe symbolic language, maybe. Yeah, so English doesn't have kanji like Japanese, but we still can connect the ideas together. Okay, last of all, each day this week, I'm sharing a part of my ebook that I wrote for you, the English Fluency Formula. So this is a premium ebook. It's not free, but I want to share a little bit with you today, if that's okay. I just realized I've been going like this. That's not very attractive, is it? Okay, so can I share? I'm going to stick my chin out. Can I share part of the English Fluency Formula with you? Is that okay? Can you tell me in the comments? I'm going to share part of the book with you about vocabulary because we're talking about vocabulary today. And right, tomorrow we're going to be talking about pronunciation. The English Challenge Week is going on all week from the 12th to the 16th. So make sure you come back tomorrow, invite your friends tomorrow. Make sure to subscribe because I got this really cool plaque for, oh, you can see the reflection of my microphone. I got this really cool plaque for 100,000 subscribers, but let's go for 1 million. I want the 1 million plaque. I want us to grow a lot. Okay, I see a lot of people are okay if I share the ebook with you. So let me bring that onto the screen. You should be able to see inside the ebook course here. This is inside the Go Natural English members home. And I'm going to scroll down to Remember Vocabulary. We'll open that. And I'm going to share here the Remember Vocabulary chapter or part of it. You ready? Here we go. You should be able to see it and read along with me. Is it difficult to remember new words? Stop memorizing vocabulary only through repetition. Use these 3 steps to rapidly increase your memory for for new English words and phrases. Make a pathway. Build a bridge between the receptors in your brain. Imagine having two cliffs that are separate, and you want to build a bridge to bring the two cliffs together. This is not easy because you have old thinking patterns, but you need to keep working hard to create the pathway. How should you create the neural pathways? Think about your learning style. How do you learn best? Do you learn by listening? Then spend your time listening. Do you learn through physical movement? Do more of that while you're learning English. Next, make connections. Connect what you learn in English with something else that you already know. You could connect a new vocabulary word with an old one. Connect a new vocabulary word with a sound, image, number, anything that you can think of that makes sense to you. Another way to do this is to create a mnemonic device. A mnemonic device is a tool that you can use to remember words, such as an acronym. For example, when teaching English, I like to use the word CRU, or CRU. CRU is an acronym that means connect, repeat, use. Everyone creates their own mnemonic devices in their own way. It might take more time initially, but you'll save yourself a lot of time in the end. So guys, this is how you actually remember words a lot faster than anyone else. Any of your classmates, any of your peers, this is how you're going to succeed with a bigger English vocabulary quickly. And finally, don't just listen or read. You need to write, speak, and use the language. You need to analyze what you're learning. Don't focus on English just to use English. This is not English for a test. This is not fill in the blank. This is not repeat after me. Think about how English can help you in your day-to-day life. Use English to learn about something else going on in your life. For speaking and understanding English fluently and naturally, building vocabulary is more important than learning all of the proper grammar rules. I'm going to say that again. Building your vocabulary is more important than memorizing all the grammar rules. Why? Because vocabulary carries so much meaning, and grammar is something that you can figure out as you go, but we use only a few, like 6 tenses on an everyday basis, not all of them. But we use a lot of vocabulary words, hundreds and hundreds of vocabulary words on an everyday basis, and thousands more if you want to sound more educated or if you want to participate in more academic discussions in English. I'm going to tell you something funny before we end for today. I learned a lot of my Portuguese through music. And I often find my Brazilian music or my Portuguese music on the top, the top most popular songs, the Billboard Top 100, I believe it's called. And if you ever listen to the Billboard Top 100, you might know that the songs don't have lyrics that are very academic, let's say. So I learned very kind of street vocabulary learning my Portuguese through music. Now, learning through music is really good. It's really, really good. But you have to include a diverse array or a lot of different sources to help you. So I learned a lot of Portuguese going to conferences, business conferences this year in Brazil. And I learned words like to engage or to promote. Whereas just listening to music, I was learning more words like, shake your body or something like that. I can't really say all the words I learned because some of them are naughty. So I just encourage you to have a diverse input, listen to a lot of different things, read a lot of different things, and that's going to improve your vocabulary along with the techniques that I mentioned today. Now, I have a lot more techniques for learning English, and the Go Natural English method is a lot bigger than just what we've talked about so far this week. So I want you to know that, but I'm sharing as much as I can with you now. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about pronunciation. So make sure that you come back. And tomorrow is the second to last day. So make sure that you and your friends are signed up for the challenge. The official challenge sign up, again, is gonaturalenglish.com/challenge. So that is where you should sign up if you would like to get a free prize at the end of the week. And make sure that you share the love with your friends today. Share the English challenge and also share how you feel about people today. Tell them how important they are to you. Tell them that you're grateful for them. Tell them that you appreciate them. And hey, if you're brave, if you have people that you love in your life, tell them, I love you. Tell them today because we don't know about tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching. I'm going to end it there. And yeah, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Make sure you join so you know what time and the link and everything. Thank you so much, you guys, for being here. I love you. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.